Good morning, chat. It's Run. I drink coffee. I'm a few minutes early. Game started. Was the patch? Is it today? We have 3 hours left on the banners. Okay, it's his birthday. Oh yeah, I started Navia's quest, but we're not doing that right now. Where is my shit. Where am I? Ugh, pardon me. Coffee went down a little too hard. Sip on my coffee, see if anyone joins early. Hey, move, kitten. I'm a few minutes early. Finish my coffee first.
I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated.
That is a kitty.
No, I have never lost a duel.
That's the kitty. Oh, pardon me. Chad, I don't know if I'm rowing tonight for Siegeling or tomorrow.
A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
I'm kind of scared. My luck has been awful. At least they didn't put her and Furina in the same phase, though.
I've faced many opponents.
Don't get
in my
me
duels.
wrong, I love the
Most
new
of them I
Inazuma
defeated.
character.
The
I don't
rest
remember her
surrendered.
name yet. But
No, I have
if I could
never
get her
left
for
to do-
free, I'm not pulling for her. Oh no, chat, my cat's grooming himself. You know what that means? Yeah, I want to, but we'll get eventually. Yeah! I probably should look to see if her weapon is, like,
A duel
good,
is a
but
battle of wills,
I have too much in
and
this
the
patch
sword
to
an
get.
extension of the
I probably
duelist's
shouldn't even be
spirit.
thinking about her weapon.
If your heart recoils in fear, then your
I don't
sword
even
may
know
as
if her
well be
kit's
in
really
its
worth
scabbard,
getting her weapon for.
because you will not
I know
wield
she's
it
cool and
effectively
everything,
against your
but
foe.
if they're throwing her in standard, I'm guessing she ain't gonna be meta enough to get her weapon. I could be wrong.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's
A little bit
law.
more of my coffee and we'll get to it. I've already forgot how many hours before the banners end. Okay, 3. I don't know when maintenance starts. What do I want to do? Oh yeah, books. I need... Or no, pages. I need pages. Pardon me.
Ad Astra Abyssa. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
My coffee.
Exactly. Like, none of them believed me.
I'm not sure if I should start my, like, evening stream, like, a little bit before the patch is up or the game's up. But then again, it's like, what am I gonna do for like half an hour with just the loading screen? Because I don't know how hyped people are for a banner face that's a rerun and a soon-to-be standard character.
A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
Oh, pardon me. Ascaria! Have a wonderful day, thank you.
Next time?
Coffee, coffee, coffee.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Oh, which reminds me, speaking of Siege Wing, I need to get that one emote sprinkled in for luck. I forgot.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Yeah.
Can we play Finger next time?
More emotes.
In my role as champion
I have an
duelist,
animated one that
my
I'm
opinions
super
do not
excited
matter.
for, but
For
I
when
gotta
draw
figure
my
out which
bow,
one
I am
of the
but an
kitties I
instrument
want to
of
replace for now. It's too hard. It's too hard to pick. Couple more sips.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Finger next time?
Exactly.
Ugh, room temperature. Okay. Let's go get some pages. Ugh, where am I? Wait, do I really want to do it? Probably not. Fine.
Keep trying. It's not enough.
Really don't feel like messing with the bird. There were pages. Okay. Oh yeah, Muffkin, we need to go on a Fontaine fishing montage.
Stabilize.
Fulfill our pact!
Be sanctified.
Fish! Not that kind of fish. Oh no, are they gonna put all the things up there? Ugh. I should have stayed in Fontaine. There are other kinds. The ones I could turn in for points to get Furina's weapon. Yeah, that one. What the? Hello, you're supposed to. Fine. Oh, money fish.
Incoming! Show me your moves! Let's finish this fast!
Gather.
Show no mercy! Fulfill our pact! You two! Time check! That was quick! Show me your moves!
How good? Which will it be? That's all I've got. Order guide you.
I've never seen this. Can he not die? On top or on the bottom? Oh, is it on the top? No! Forgot how to fly. Oh, this ain't happening. Ugh. I hate Natland sometimes. Wait, where is this? Oh. Whee!
Come on! Show me your courage!
Singed.
Solidify!
Get to work! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of Eastling!
The tides beckon.
Birds are crisp! I got it! Watch out down or you'll get singed! I got it! Cool it down a notch! Alright, let's finish this fast!
Here comes another.
Show no mercy! Get to work! Eat Lolline! Eat Papa!
Take a deep breath and let your top. That was quick. My weight.
Get Hydro.
Vain.
This is order.
Sorry, babies. Mama, I'm sorry. Oy, we're gonna need so many pages. So many. I need a big stretch. Ugh. Hurt me. Okay. The shop refresh. Not for a while. Boo. Oh. One day we'll get Zhongli's outfit, right? Okay, I need to... What do I need to do? Oh, pardon me. I doubt the starfish are back yet. I really don't want to go looking for the twos I'm missing. About this one. Okay, that one should be easy. It looks like a bulk of mine haven't come back yet.
Suffer the wrath of Eve!
A starfish. Fine. There's more over there. They're on a mission. Why do I have... Okay. Breaking news. on, chat. Sarah, hi. How you doing? Let's have any quick... Okay, over here, allegedly. Cute llama. Thank you. It's my circus theme. I was inspired by Liza P. and Furina.
I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated.
I totally had to redo everything on my channel to fit this model though, so I probably won't be switching anytime soon. Whee! It's cute, I liked your...
Between wind and rain appears to have reached its end.
My witch has not gone away. I have everything saved on a different loadout for her. Yeah?
Please remain seated.
Oh, I hate you. Boy,
Solidify.
I was busy, ma'am.
Be sanctified.
Did I just kill that seal? Oh no.
Settle down.
Don't kill the seal, don't kill the seal. Oh, it's one of the ones I couldn't find. Ugh. I have to wait for the rest of them to respawn. It's okay, I'm here for tip seal. What? I hope I don't have affinity models. At least one for every occasion. Just a few more, I promise. Oh, pardon me. Have to wait for the other ones to respawn. Hey, what were these? Oh, that's just anything that lives in the water. There are infinite 3 cusses. 3 cusses 6 tells 4. What? Is that a reference to something? Third. My brain can't brain that right now. Oh, where me? Basically just say anything. Okay. Luckily, I have a little bit of this saved up. Not for much longer, though. Hold on, just... Okay. Got plenty of that. Oh, I need to make more of those. Ugh. Wait on the starfish to come back. We have one more ascension level for her. Ooh, I could get more of her talents up now. Let's see. First priority is her. First priority is allegedly her E? Okay. There's some of these books for Furina. Oh no, it takes the same stuff as Nouvelette. No!
A duel is a battle of wills.
Oh, right in my
And the
nose.
sword an extension of the duelist's spirit.
Okay.
If your heart recoils in fear,
Boy, I hate
then
the
your
silence
sword may
before
as
the
well
next
be
patch.
unscattered, because you will not be
Silence
able
of what do I
effectively
do?
against your foe.
You have plenty to do. It's just a matter of what do I feel like doing. Ugh. Let's work on Obvious quest some more for some primos.
Are we not taking the boat this time? It's nice to walk from time to time.
Almost scared me for a sec. I thought she was getting ready to snap my neck off again.
Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
Well, we've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break.
Oh,
Since
Otto,
we're
go.
out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a good thing that at
Sir,
least
you don't
my
look a
work
day
down in
over
the fortress
35.
was quite the workout.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Back in the days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a boat to the court. Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the grass, and when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two. The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. So, of course, we all worked really hard. And now, in the blink of an eye, the aquabus lines have been built, and this road has fallen into disuse. Oh, I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
Then let's stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
Yes, I want snacks.
Oh, is
Give me-
this another chance to try some of Navia's macarons? Paimon's been dreaming of them.
Yep, I figured you wouldn't say no to a few more. Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Malus and Silver used to take care of tasks like this.
Why is this quest nothing but sadness?
The stove's
Take me
looking good.
back to the Dungeons and Dragons
as for the
quest.
ingredients, seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two most important ingredients of all. Oh, would you? Oh, but it would be
Oh, I
too
don't
much
wanna go
to
get the
ask you to go
ingredients.
on a trip just for those.
We should contribute to making the macaron too. Don't worry, we cook out in the wild all the time, so she should have some stuff on hand.
Oh, that's great. Then I'll leave the ingredient gathering to you. As long as we have some sweet flours and wheat, I can start the baking.
Then I'll go
Do I
look
have
for
any
some
wheat on
boxes
me?
nearby for a makeshift table and chairs.
Great. Then I'll prep the stove. Let's get to work, everyone.
Oh, do I have wheat?
Ah, how did it go? Did you
Oh,
find
where
the
me? I
ingredients?
should. Ooh, I got a lot of wheat. And a whole bunch of flowers.
You've all done your part. Just leave the rest to me.
Whoa, these macarons look and taste magnificent! Your cooking is as good as ever, Navia.
Boss's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in the Spina knows how exceptionally talented she is.
Oh, it's just a hobby. There's no need to praise me for it like that.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so... I see. Is that why you have to always stay on the road?
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together. Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down. Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
Yeah, totally.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
I understand now. Then I am very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance to meet the two of you. I will endeavor to make the most of this short yet fortuitous encounter, and enjoy every moment we spend together.
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water, in celebration of this moment.
Oh, no wine.
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing? Quick, join in on the toast!
May your travels go smoothly, may the Spina continue to grow, and may our friendship last until the end of time. All set? Let's move out then. I asked some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's uniform.
That's not what I wanted. Whew.
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
The Demoiselle of Spina di Rosula. I must say, your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are. Oh, and don't forget, she's the boss now.
My mistake, my mistake. I just
She's
got
like,
so used to calling her
whatever.
Demoiselle. Are you here for the uniform?
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands around here.
I didn't expect Demoiselle to come and pick it up in person.
What is?
It's
Hi there,
just
what is
beautiful now.
your AR?
Any of your
60.
favorites come instead.
Navia's always
And
liked to
thanks
make
for the
even
follow. Welcome on in.
Hey,
How do you pronounce your
that's
name?
not the only reason I'm here.
Is it?
We mostly
Is it
just needed a walk
Quachi?
to clear our heads. There are few things
You can
more
call me Chief for
uplifting
short.
than
Thank you.
taking the first
I appreciate
step on
that.
a new journey.
I am AR
The boss
60.
has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
Very well. Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for
Just
you.
catching up on some quests before the update. 57, nice.
Can someone remind Paimon
Yeah, the last
again
two
why Adele
levels
wants
take
to
forever to
join Spina?
get.
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person. She said she used to be terrified of Papa, so as a result, she
Are you
found
excited
all the
for
rest
the
of Spina
update?
super scary as well. But the Spina is very different now. She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand her. Yeah, you could say that. By uncovering the truth about the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time.
What does this weapon
She said
do
that
and
she
who's
wanted
it
to
good for?
become someone like me, someone who could lend a hand to others. instead of
I'm not
standing still
acquainted
and waiting
enough
for
with
others to
everything to
help her.
really tell you.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the
I don't think
Spina.
there's anything I could tell you that
think so,
Google
too.
couldn't, to be
But for
honest.
now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit
You have
to
a
us
paper?
once she's older, and can really make that decision for herself.
Is something up, Traveler?
Where do pirates get their hooks? Have I heard this joke before?
Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too.
I'm going to assume it's the
Please hold on to this for me.
armory. So I can hit.
Alright.
Aw, man! I thought I got the joke on my own.
Paimon saw them too. They headed up.
Stop right there!
Oh, sorry, I'm catching up.
We knew you were going to be difficult.
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson first.
Yeah, we are.
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark anymore. Let's take them out!
Silence! Stabilize!
Get to work! You two! Time to end!
What the? You love the dancing.
Now, talk. Who
Yeah,
are you?
the cats
And
are
why you
awesome.
tailing us?
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
I had a Seijuin animated emote.
How did it
I need
go,
to
boss?
throw in before
Are
I
any of you hurt?
roll for her for good luck.
If you thought they stood any chance against
Oh,
us,
not the one
you
Muff
were
used?
sorely
Oh,
mistaken.
which one are you talking about?
Anyway,
The,
stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
This one?
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rosula. We
That
were
one?
discovered
Yeah.
and can't beat you in a fight. We admit it. We lost.
Get revenge?
Yeah, that one's my favorite.
You're not Romeu's followers, are you?
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
Wow.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day. Too bad you guys messed up ours first. Huh? You're pretty sharp, but so what? We didn't do anything.
I don't have
And
my
now it should be
Discord
pretty
up
obvious that we
yet,
can't do anything to you anyway. Seeing
but
that
I'm getting there
really
soon.
ticked us off, and we let the drink go to our heads.
Listen,
I really
is
should.
long dead.
I'm a
No matter
bad
what
streamer.
happened in the past, I want to be able to start things anew. I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be
It'll be
happy
the
to
next
meet
couple
with him.
days, I promise.
I won't press charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand. Thank you. I'll let our boss know.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this again, I won't be so lenient next time. Understood?
All right. We get it. Come on, let's go.
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go like that, Navia?
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. Moreover, when it comes to the Aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either.
The VA.
If the
Yeah.
other side is willing to talk,
Yep.
I'm happy to open the door for a
It's
reconciliation.
pretty cool.
Opportunities for new beginnings are all around us.
I support boss's
And
decision
then is
as
it
well.
the Chinese or
concept
the
of an eye
Japanese
for an eye is
VAs
a
where
primitive practice.
Zhongli
There's
and
no place in today's
Ulvika
Spina di Rosula.
are husband and wife?
We already know that they're strapped for cash.
Oh,
If the financial
Caparito.
situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So this may be
Oh, the
best
Japanese-
time to
okay.
talk. I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeu's folks, though. If he decides to ignore the warning I gave his men, then we could still have a fight on our hands.
Yeah, those guys definitely didn't look like big fans of yours.
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for years, once upon a time we were all a part of the Spina di Rosula family.
Yep, that's how I feel as well. Anyway, now that we've sent them packing, we don't have to worry about those guys anymore. It's getting late already, so why don't we stay the night in the Fleuve Cendre? We can head back to Poisson tomorrow. I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today, so he can increase security around Poisson and be on guard against any suspicious individuals.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Cendre again?
Nice meets the male MC of Genshin.
Like seaweed.
Is an only child?
That's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight.
Oh, is he?
Poisson's pretty much the same though, so
What was his name, Zach?
Used to it. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks, though. Bet you there'll be people singing sea shanties too. How does that sound?
Huh. That does sound pretty cool. Okay, Paimon's on board now. Let's go. Paimon wants to sing too.
Where's that at? Okay. Dark place. Yeah. The VA strike ended not too long ago, right?
Coming back here,
I hope it did.
does feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Marmonia.
I miss playing the events in English.
Totally. Right on the money, Paimon.
My favorite voice is Lucky. Oh.
With the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis, not unlike the court. He was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better or worse, that always made him stand out from the crowd.
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved him.
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep.
I have her and I don't regret it. Oh yeah, no, I remember pulling her on her debut banner.
You still remember the room number, yeah?
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many rooms here after all.
I think I got her.
Oh, did I just hear someone?
I have to look. I don't know if I have her C2.
I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of actual seaweed right now.
Oh, Paimon, sorry! Please have mercy, Navia. If you do that, then Paimon really won't be able to sleep at all.
I was just kidding. Be on your way now.
I got Chi-Chi. The perm. Yeah. My account tends to like Jean more. See, what was my Clee at? Yeah, C2. Could you look at a character of mine? Oh, I don't do that. I'm sorry. Where am I going?
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
Underground is way more fun than
Oh, in here?
It's taking him so
Oh. Deciding to wait. Can I sit anywhere? Don't I have to have some kind of...
Are you asleep yet?
Is it like a website or something that to put your UID in though?
Oh no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest. Wanna go fishing? I've got some rods and lures ready.
Oh, So that's the
Are you on
talking
innate?
about.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll come.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything.
Same noise.
Don't worry. You don't have to do any actual fishing if you're too tired. Just think of it as
Okay,
keeping
hold
you
on just a
company.
second, Chad. I have
How
a
does
phone
that
call.
sound? Okay, let's go. To the fishing spot.
I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel.
Sorry about that, chat. I had a phone call. I was, searching your, UID while I was on the phone. Hold on just a moment. Hey, I've had plenty of Dory moments. Lincoln box. Silver shower. What was the silver shower? Archie, what you talking about? What character do you want me to look at? I have no life of others. I do love Father. I did pull for her and her weapon. What is your... The stuff of Homa. I actually need to get her better artifacts set for mine. Ugh. Ooh, 2 or 3, nice. Okay, I won't be too nosy on your account. You know, Siege Me signature. Oh. I want her bow just because it's really cute, and I'm a sucker for bows, but pretty sure most people say unless you're getting her later constellations, the bow's technically useless on her. Look at your... She on here? You have her on here. Wow, you actually got your Lumina level 90? Good morning, Zero. Oh, this isn't my account. Don't gonna get... okay. Oh, Dea? Alright, oh, the girl... Oh, okay. I haven't had lunch yet. My brain ain't braining. I did just pull her recently when I lost my 50-50. I do love the look of that claymore. Ooh, a C1? Okay. My nightmare is my friends. Rip statue? What do you mean? You got some work to do on her, though. Her talents are a little low. Do you want to be added as a friend? Sure. Yeah, by all means, if I take up a precious slot, just delete me. I won't cry about it. At least used to be since they actually drained the... Okay. Now I understand why you said rip statue. Yeah, 90k is definitely... Heck, I don't even think my Zhongli is. Yeah, that is a ridiculous amount of HP.
Tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Gotta go fish. What's the quickest way to get over there? We swim. Just fly. Lincoln Box is a viewer of mysteries. Pardon me.
How can you call this fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod?
What's the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like these.
But...
I'm sure with the right artifacts, any number's technically possible.
attentively watching the float, and then excitedly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler? Then, let's try regular rods next time. We can have a real fishing
I
competition.
need to fish up a Paimon too. I need to do a lot of fishing on Fontaine for Furina's weapon.
Usually by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
Huh. It might just be something that runs in my family.
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into
I haven't
it.
really done any fishing since the fishing update came out. I pretty much did what I needed to do, and then I never went back. There really wasn't any point in going back.
For me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him,
Pardon me.
the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say. My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me. Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Malouse and Silver were always there too. No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But once, I saw Malus come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me. I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities. Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences.
Why's everything gotta be so sad in this quest?
Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's. And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Mm-hmm. Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to be reasonable, at least. Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line!
Get it, Paimon.
But why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. It was my first time putting one of those rods together. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
You want Paimon to help too?
Catch after catch. Oh no.
You didn't attach a hook to your line?
Stop wasting time! The boss ain't gonna wait all day. We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Well,
Bruh.
if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure. Oh, never mind. Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
All right, go to bed. I had a great time today. See you tomorrow. So how was last night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar. Get it?
Paimon, you're fired. That's my face right now. I wear passive. But she needs to sleep. I think in quite a few cutscenes she's actually laying in bed.
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
See? This guy gets it!
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson. I'm sure Adele will be happy to see you two again.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.
Reminds me of the time when we just Paimon the shot. Lurk on, quiet cuties. Lurk on. What's the pickup line? Sure, buy from McDonald's. Oh, pardon me.
Adele, we're back! We brought you a gift from the court.
I'm guessing Burger King's slogan takes that to a different level.
Thank you so much,
Bless you.
boss.
Thank you.
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be fine.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
It's been a while.
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed. Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case. I've heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine. You're truly just like the great heroes of legend.
You're really amazing. And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too. What's in this thing? Can I look?
Of course. Go ahead.
I forgot to do my at least I also shall lurk on.
Oh, it's a Spina di Rosula uniform. Is it for me? But
No.
isn't it a bit big?
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed. But it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since you're still young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety. So I turned you down then by
where are my
telling you
nose?
that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it. Well, thank you so much, Miss Navia. I'll work hard and grow up as fast as I can.
Know how that works, child.
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously. Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
Boss!
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
Oh lord.
What? Explosives? What do they want?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday. But Romeu and his folks must have gotten wind as well, because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
Could they have smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardiennage.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation. Well, too late now, I suppose. Florent, where are they keeping their explosives?
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeu and his followers hate the Spina, and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will come crashing down the hill and straight into Poisson.
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in Poisson.
Have to stop them.
If they've been planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by. We have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Let's get everyone onto our ship. That should be the safest place.
My dear partner, can I leave the Clementine line to you? If the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, any aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground. Let's stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Leave it to
She
us now.
angry.
Please stay safe too.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
Watch out, boss!
Traitor!
What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Coulter, are you with Romeo too? Oh. I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
Not quite. Though I share their positions on some issues, I've never cared for his more radical ideas. And that's because, out of the entire Spina di Rosula, I only hate you. Only you, Navia.
Why would you hate Navia?
Romeo promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my move. Romeo has lost his patience.
Pesky?
I didn't have to be here today, you know. But I swore that I'd kill you, even if it meant being buried with you in the rubble.
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past as you would ask such a foolish question. You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula, nor did you ever live through the golden age of Poisson. But I saw it all with my own eyes, and then I had to watch it all die, little by little. And it was all because of you, Navia. Clementine died because of you.
Oh,
Callus
not
died
that.
because of you. Malus and Silver died because of you. And so many more dead. Everyone dead, all because of you.
So the shock and grief you showed us before, that was in Act 2?
Now you're catching on. I heard Malus was dead the moment I got out. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened, and resolving to apologize to Malus as soon as I got out. Back then, because of that aquabus, we had a huge fallout. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty, and that he had completely lost his capacity for critical thinking. The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, and that he could help me relive the good old days again. But then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you.
Jeez.
I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin? You've single-handedly destroyed everything that was beautiful. Everything I've ever loved.
Don't listen to him, boss! He's just spouting nonsense!
Yeah.
Have you ever considered that maybe the people around you don't actually care about you at all? Have you ever considered that maybe you only get respect because you're Callus and Clementine's child? That you've never done anything worthy? That you're just a big nothing? Have you
Can I kill
ever
this guy now?
considered that
Be
maybe
mean to
people don't stay in
Manavia.
Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the past before you came?
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes. Yeah, looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. But is that really why they support me? Is their kindness real?
Shut your mouth! I, for one, really like Miss Navia, and my mom loves her too! I don't know how to explain it, but I like her, and that's that!
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now. You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistaken tragedy in our history on the boss herself.
Get out of the way, Florent. I don't want to hurt you.
You're gonna have to. Boss, there's no time for this. Stop hesitating and get out of here before you get buried.
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson like this. But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. I felt it. They've helped me get to where I am. And even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let me
She gonna
show
blow you up.
just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
Oh lord. Okay.
Feeling lucky? Umbrella warfare, I guess. Hiya! Feeling lucky? Attack! That's the way. Umbrella warfare, I guess. Haha! Hiya!
Yeah.
Laurent, I'll leave the town to you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the townspeople. If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly, and don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilians. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line alone.
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
I don't know, but I have to go.
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the Clementine line. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosives next to the support pillars.
Oh lord, it's timed. Okay.
Ah, my apologies. This heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience.
Running. Wait, where am I running? Over there?
Gather!
Show no mercy! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of Eden!
Let the mighty be.
Probably overkill, but why not?
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. How can we disable it? Oh, Paimon's too scared to touch any of this stuff. Huh? There's a strangely shaped hole here. What is it for? Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Maybe one of the people we just beat up has the key. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Let's see what we can find. Let me turn this guy over. He's super heavy. He could probably eat a whole Paimon just for breakfast. Oh, you found it! That's amazing! That should do it, right? Navi and Florent should be able to relax now. Oh, you're right. They could have set explosives elsewhere, too. Let's go.
Uh-oh. Oh gosh.
They're gonna bury Poisson!
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Go, Navia!
Watch out, Navia! You can't block them all!
Block. I'm doing this the Spina way.
Wow, I like how we did nothing to protect her. Controller, you hush.
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Rosula. Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
I have nothing more to say to them. Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified, anyone who's willing to endanger innocent civilians is no longer sane enough to even be worth trying to talk to. Please prosecute them in accordance to the law. Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequences would have been far worse. All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
We won, Navia! We saved everyone! And you are so cool!
Yeah. Luckily, we were just in time. It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you. Paimon's not used to seeing you like this.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well. Seems like Romeo really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all, too. We won't have to worry about them from now on.
Got it. That's good, at least. Coulter. I can understand how you feel. The things that we lost, they're forever beyond our grasp now. And that makes them appear even more precious. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone. But I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity to start anew. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson. What's more, I'd also like to propose some changes to the Aquabus routes, so that one day, the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that.
Oh, now you want to be
There are too many
nice?
things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula. But once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
Thank you, Navia.
Back to prison you go.
As I thought. Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
She is also, I must say, a truly unlucky person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon. If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself.
A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again. Seeing it still standing there, tall and proud, it makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Just give her some time.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left. Traveler, I want to ask you something. And please, tell me the truth. Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
I spoke.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
How do you feel, Navia? Any better after taking a break?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still rest for a few more days. Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me. I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Coulter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life. Do you think they ever regretted the choices they made? Has my existence made this world a better place?
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough. No matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well. There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please, follow me.
Boone, hello?
Everything is already prepared.
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Or was that just a big ass firefly? Oh, is this on the ground? Yes, yes it is. Why is she not whipping out her pillow? There we go.
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's this?
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished, but special times call for special
Of course, the statue behind it. I just like the
I've
logo.
never seen you look so defeated before.
Or the emblem.
So I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Do I really look that bad?
Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
I was excited about the curtain.
This is... Papa, Mother, and me.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow! This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working. We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
Illusion of choice.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and the rebuilding of Poisson.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with the statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
With Navia around, we're not worried about this place's future.
We're gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly. I believe everyone is here for you, not the glory days.
All 6 of us.
We believe as well.
Thank you so much, everyone. Then I'll be brave and just accept everyone's support for what it is. This really is quite the surprise. I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother. Not even in my wildest dreams.
Well, that was a bunch of sadness. Most. Alright, how many of those quests do I have left? I only have 3 left. First time chatter, who this? Gamra? Gamra Weeb? And hi. How's it going? It's going good. I'm catching up on some story quests. Waiting for the patch later on. We're just chilling. Preparing for the initial sadness of when I lose my 50-50. I have 3 left. Or you and Mia, one day. You will win. My luck streak says otherwise. I wish you luck. Okay, I'm feeling the luck now. Your past luck will change. One day it has to. Maybe since Inazuma's coming up, maybe I should finally do Yoimiya's quest. I need to win 50-50. When is, has she had a rerun yet? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on all the Fontaine characters, so I need Sijuin, and then I need Furina on the second phase. Oi! I want to play her with my Jean. Ah, okay. Yeah, I just got my C6 gene from my last loss of the 50-50. Let's do hers. So close to getting these done. What do you tend to lose your 50-50s to? Can we trade?
We've been to so many places lately. What do you say we take a day off from adventuring and just find somewhere nice to relax? Let Paimon think. Where are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Outsong? It's been a while since we last saw that illuminated bird. She's always the one popping up out of nowhere and scaring us half to death. So let's surprise
It took me 4 years. It took me about 3 years to finally get to Luke.
Yeah, right outside her place. Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything. And when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's
I
really
love
not like
Diluc.
that at
Diluc was
all.
the character I wanted when I started the game.
Now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right? Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really wants something, we can just use that. Huh? Traveler, did something catch your eye? Whoa, what a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit?
Oh, what a
Cloud
pretty
Retainer?
lady.
Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country. Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer,
My
then we're
fave.
basically friends by association, right? Want to go up to her and say
You went
hello?
German on me. Okay. I was trying to pull up what I could remember from high school. Do you have Jean's summer outfit?
Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide.
Sorry. Oh no, you're perfectly fine. I could pick out a couple of German words here and there.
Hello.
You do nice.
And this is the Traveler.
First boss skin. I'm pretty sure those were the first skins released, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure those were the first skins they actually released.
Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of
Been playing since the start. Yep.
May we have the pleasure of learning your
Me
name,
as well.
Madam Adeptus?
Minus the 2 or 3 longer breaks I took.
What is this tomfoolery? Has the shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
1.6, nice. I used to be Chi-Chi free. Yeah, Muff Kitten went so long without pulling a Chi-Chi. Wow, you two really couldn't tell that was Cloud Retainer?
Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But you look...
Oh, was this quest before the Lantern Rite?
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities.
I'm so
As
confused.
for your confusion,
I don't know what I'm
one
saying.
merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
So, you're indulging now because...
I had break.
Well, one has made plans to
Yeah,
pay a
I
visit to
took
some disciples at Liyue
a long
Harbor.
break
Taking on a
during
human
most of
form for such a
Fontaine
trip
and
is
during,
simply
like,
a way to make matters less
a lot of
conspicuous.
Natland.
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile?
See one Chi-Chi. I actually like
all
Chi-Chi.
over the place? In fact, Paimon can think of several examples. Like that time when you suddenly appeared on top of a roof without any warning. Or... Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Oh, so you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. Most commendable.
Jean was my first 5-star. Mine was Kaching. And yes, I'm still gonna say Kaching because I don't remember what her actual pronunciation was. And my third hardest hidden character, nice.
That one values above all else. So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself. Anyway, where were we before you reminded Paimon about the gifts? Right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe. It's also been a while since we last saw them. Maybe we can come too.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. Shenhe and Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again.
Records are Eula.
One would first
oh, dang, nice. You almost hit 1 million with Eula?
One's company?
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Is that so? If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yuehai Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
Sounds great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
Eula was the first character with that.
Ganyu
Oh
has
yeah,
been quite
true.
busy with work as of late. One can count on one
I never
calendar
pulled for
number
her,
of times
though.
she returns to Mount Outsong each year.
I want that. Oh, it could be used for.
Shenhe has also secured employment recently.
Alright, chat, if
In a
anyone is
correspondence with me, she
not
wrote
getting
that she
ads,
shall have
I'm
no
going
need to
to
return
heat
for
me
the
up
foreseeable
something real
future.
quick for lunch while the ads are going. BRB?
Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel.
Alright, chat, I have my lunch. What's your favorite character? My favorite character will always be Zhongli. Eat a couple of my chips real quick. Wait for my food to cool. Get back to the quest. We need all the primos. Zhongli, I can't help it. I like what I like.
A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
I like him too. A friend has him as a main. Yeah, I've seen a few people main him. Let's go take a few bites of my lunch. I personally can't use them. What? Who do you use as your shielder?
Osmanthus wine tastes
Or
the
do you
same
not
as
need
I
a shield?
remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Come on, Zhongli, let's have lunch together. Because my team rules, our Jean has to. That's what I say about Zhongli. It's like, but this character's better. I don't care. I ain't taking him out. I out heal. Nice, nice. Having lunch with Zhongli right now. When I use shield or I use... Oh, okay. You OG with that. My Kirara, I haven't pulled one of her yet. I want one. I have not gotten one of her. So are you like free to play? And you don't have to answer that, by the way. Oh, C6, nice. Alright, Tipsy, put the food down. Only spend on skins. Oh, okay. You're a smart player. Rest I get on. Oh, okay. You need gene constellations? You can have mine. $500K with Gene? Dang! Please. I only say that because I love Gene, but I'm tired of losing my 50/50s to her. And now it's gonna make me even more sad because I have all of her constellations. I could give you cheat cards. One of my Gene. Oh, okay. Only. It's only. Actually, I think I swiped most of my Gene's artifacts for someone. Where is my Gene? Gene, oh Gene. Here she is. Yeah, she doesn't have her artifacts on right now. What's her C6 even do? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, you have Shin? Yeah. Most of her stuff is swapped right now, but I have her. I got her on her... I'm pretty sure I got her on her debut. I don't have stuff on her. Like, I haven't used her for so long, she probably doesn't have any actual leveled up artifacts on her. I get really distracted by characters so bad. I'm like, I gotta build this character, and then the moment I start building them, another character comes out, and then I never finish that character. I love her so much. Ooh, Cloud Retainer? Instead, I got her maxed out. You a triple crown? Nice! Oh yeah, that's right. We just had that conversation. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't just kill her.
We're almost at Weihai Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this? Guess we have no idea Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go? Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with
Somehow I have the tendency to build characters as physical. Hey, if that's how you want to play, you play however you want.
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and
is he a physical DPS hybrid? What?
One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time. One does not wish to trouble her.
Wait, how you turn Barbara a physical DPS?
Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's
But get
presence
blamed
here.
for that? How do you do that though?
Makes sense. Alright then, we'll just pass on your regards and...
Cloud Retainer?
Oh, busted.
Is that lady someone you know, Miss Ganyu?
She is.
I
indeed.
never heard you could do that. That just
sorry,
sounds
Hunshin.
like fun to me.
Delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit.
I could send
I believe my
you a
schedule
date and you
today is
can.
quite full.
Oh yeah,
Although,
sure.
Perhaps I could move some work to.
You
later
don't mind
in
putting it in the
evening.
chat.
Oh, not to worry, Miss Ganyu. I'll make the necessary arrangements right away.
Thank you, Weishin.
I'll look it up as soon as I'm done with this dialogue. Okay.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What
You're on
brings you here
EU
today?
though?
And Cloud Retainer too. It's been
I can
quite
still
some
look
time
though,
since
can
I
I?
last saw you in this
Or
form.
not?
You are quite mistaken.
I'm having a moment.
One is not acquainted with this Cloud Retainer of whom you speak. One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
Huh?
Seems she's not buying it.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so
Oh,
easily.
okay.
Especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
Yeah, I can't really do that on stream right now, but just remind me. Oh, where's my nose?
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait,
yeah, I'm America, so.
Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something super important to do, so we can't stay here for too long today.
Oh, is that so? But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work. A quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
I understand. That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your veins, excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body. It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
If you insist. We are running short on time regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke.
You play a whole different way. That sounds like fun, though.
Please, just come find me at Uehai Pavilion. Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer, but if you plan to continue appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human name?
Lunch acquired in my belly.
Huh. You raise a valid point. Considering the sheer extent of one's renown, Cloud Retainer is surely too recognizable as a name.
His Animo DPS Bulkus 4-piece doesn't work with Jean. Oh!
You're not famous or anything, but that famous?
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Shenyun.
Shenyun?
I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion.
Yeah, I really need to get my Discord up and running so that way viewers can post their characters.
They were enlightened and wise, free and
my Amber gets a physical build. Make Amber great again, that's what I say.
Spontaneous nature.
But it's not finished yet.
Super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that
If you ever gave someone the wheels to your the wheel to your account, they'd be like, "What in the world?"
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Not exactly.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks
A
of
friend
her
I want
past
to build.
accomplishments. The tales of her past can
Ooh,
only be
you have
found in
Aloy
ancient
too?
texts.
Nice.
It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice.
I'm so disappointed we never got constellations for her.
While others spent day and night praying to the Adepti.
Other projects have higher priority.
Although I did
Yeah.
not live through such tragedy. Simply reading about
I
it is
really
enough
liked
to gain a
Aloy's
visceral
attacks, but
understanding
the fact that her
of all the pain and
cryo bomb
desperation
would
during
bounce
that
off
time.
the enemy and like yeet itself across the map kind of made her hard to play.
If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts.
No, I maxed level mine when she came out. I'm a huge fan of Horizon.
The books had this to say about what happened. Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from
You
the
tempted
heavens.
to go for.
Drought and plague were both driven away.
What does her weapon do? It looks really gorgeous, but I have too many I have to pull both Sijuin and Furina, and I kind of want Sijuin's bow, so...
embellishments to dramatize past events.
Unless the God of Luck is with me, I probably won't even consider her weapon.
Have stepped in to help.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said? Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you. So it was Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before.
Wait, it gives that much?
Are you?
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration? Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
That is a lot of questions.
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally. Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming recently. So with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Shangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I introduced Shenhe to staff the restaurant.
I see. Most excellent indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Shangling is kind and astute, while her father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult. Now, it is almost time to partake in the victuals of noon. One shall visit Wanmin Restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
Huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
Eum is a substat.
On you. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future.
Oh, okay.
The opportunity shall present itself most readily.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
See you around, Ganyu! Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to me.
Imagine that, sucrose, yeah?
No, in fact, it was not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Wait, for real?
Her weapon.
You get what I'm
Did we get her
saying,
weapon?
right? Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady.
Doesn't her weapon just go to the standard banner as well?
I'm getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
It would have to, right?
Do it. No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
Oh, wait, what?
What would you like to order?
Are you supposed to get her weapon then?
2 servings of more meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
Oh, okay. I never looked up to Naris because I pulled for him before he went on standard. I didn't know he was. I don't think anyone knew he was going on standard.
Take your order.
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is?
This is Miss...
So wait, how are you supposed to get the weapon then?
Master?
One does not recall.
Okay, so are you not able to ever get Tanari's
How
bow
were you able to
anymore, or?
ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
Huh.
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
Or do they just randomly rerun them?
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
And check out the great food, too!
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime.
Yeah, but if you don't get on the release banner, does that just mean you're screwed?
For very long.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Are you here for Shenhe? The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe, so I've got things covered for now. Go ahead, sit down, and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
I didn't know that. Maybe they added on in a Zuma or Chronicle. Oh yeah, true. Kitty, what are you doing?
It is just as
What are you doing, Kitty?
The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you,
What's
Shen?
smelling my food?
It's been manageable so far.
Hold on, check.
I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Seems like you've been making progress.
My cat trying to be naughty.
Dealing with them, you mean...
First, I try to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous.
Oh, okay.
Though Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
I see. Just as expected of Master. I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh, you did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa, her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work.
I'll need Yule weapon as well, but I'm not sure when I can get her. Yeah.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
Huh, what kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One
what?
spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day. Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. Truly a most unfortunate turn of events. Anyway, do go on, Shenhe.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so?
Do you have Zhongli cause? Nah.
With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a race without spectators, after all?
Have you been lonely, Master?
Lonely? Huh. At one's age, entire human generations come and go.
I really only tend to go with, if I'm going to get a constellation, it's got to be like some kind of heavy-hitting DPS character. And very rarely do I go for them.
Of it is preposterous.
The most I've done is my C3
What is
Nouvelette.
the reason for that look upon your face?
If you want.
It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again. I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud Retainer?
To me, they are both, Master. One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the Master that I respect
C3.
and adore.
One finds oneself
I don't
exalted yet
know.
again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimation.
Oh, you were talking about Nouvelette. Nouvelette's strongest DPS for me. I'm pretty sure he's still considered top tier for DPS.
And abide by no rule. One does as one
And once I
pleases
have
and
Furina,
speaks
he'll
as
be
one
even
pleases.
stronger.
Others may critique or praise as they see fit, yet one places little weight in such judgments.
She got like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple, and it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Alright, good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. I'll try
Maybe
my
when you
best.
have to even stronger. Yeah. She is like always mentioned in like the strongest teams for Nouvelette, but that means taking out my Zhongli. I am gonna pull for her on her rerun.
One is
But I think her banner just ended when I came back from my extended break from the game, so I missed out on her. So it's gonna be probably a while before a rerun comes back.
Flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize
She's the
next
strongest,
generation
yeah.
of supreme cuisine.
Yeah, I see her on almost everyone's team.
A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Alright,
miss,
chat,
but
I'm gonna take a
our
quick
tables are
break. I
full.
think my kitty cat wants some attention. And we'll get this trash out of my way. So, hold on. Sure that's... Alright, chat, I'll be right back. I am back. Oh, thank you for the follow. You snuck that in on me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Enjoy the free follower emotes you can use in chat. One second before. Oh no. Yeah, Kitty wasn't waiting any longer. Just a moment. Okay. Ugh, where's my nose?
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
We'll get these quests
It
done.
smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if
He ain't a
anyone's
kitten,
happy
but
to
he's still
share a
funny.
table.
Okay, I'll ask around.
He's an older kitty. He doesn't act like it sometimes.
Excuse me, would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so...
Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
Great!
Yeah, I know my cat's up there too. I just forget exactly how old.
Granny? Yep. Is there something wrong with that?
No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
Yeah. A lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks, but she's actually much older than she appears.
Wow, rude.
Granny? Why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Kitty.
Oh, have we met before?
No.
'Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always
What?
pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
I do this quest when I have the character builds. Yeah, I sometimes save it for right before like the character's rerun banner just to like get hyped for the character, but
Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually
I kind of just want to start getting them done.
Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Need any help?
Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting
Let's see if I have my character. That's one way to do it.
Kind of confusing. Actually,
They normally always have like their C3 or C2 though.
but I even have to remind her who I am every morning.
And their signature.
They died young. It's just me and Granny now. Oh, but it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too. Sure, it's hard at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got.
Wow, you're really tough for your age, kid.
You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again? I remember now.
Did less damage
It was
with you and Mio in a head.
I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
Huh? That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again. You know, I believe I've had this dream.
You just have like really good artifacts on them?
But just how many times have I had it? Now that I do not remember.
Wait, so you have a
Normally they have the trial characters pretty well built to
Does that mean you're
show off the big numbers and make you go, ooh, I want to pull for the character now.
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
Huh, you're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as I am now. My younger self.
4-piece.
A younger version of Granny?
Oh.
Weirder and weirder.
Huh.
What is going on here?
Sounds like someone
As
messed
one
up
said,
her
fate must have brought us together. You
her
may leave the
trial run.
situation to me.
Are you sure? So, what are your names? Paimon's Paimon.
Just Shenyun is fine.
This set is the one from that one.
much for helping me
Okay.
But first,
Huh.
I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want us to pay you back? Oh, we don't need any payment for this. Thank you so much. You're welcome. But Miss Shenyun, what exactly can we do to help out this granny? All we have to go off is that dream. Where do we start?
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do. The heavens above, the earth below, the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain streams.
Okay, taking that as a no. I might have an idea. Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a disaster. If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something. A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinjo knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Streetward Rambler? Oh, you mean Madame Ping!
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
What's your most hyped character you want to pull for? Furina.
Food is unbelievable.
Everyone, please eat to your heart's content. Today.
Pretty much any time her banner came up is when I was taking a break from the game. And Sijuin.
The key here is consumer psychology.
My boy!
Huh. It's you two. What brings you here?
Shincho! Great, we found you! We wanted to ask you about something.
That's not a whole lot
I
of
don't pull for
information to
lollies,
go
but
off
she
of.
is cute. I love her. She's so
I don't know if I
adorable.
can say for sure. I can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone, but considering her age, I am reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often
Funny
speak
thing
of
is, a
great
friend of mine
drought
who
from
teach
50 years ago. As the people suffered,
me the ways of
nameless
Genshin.
heroine appeared
Is a clean
and began
main.
to clear away evil
I was a
spirits
clean
and
main for the longest time when she first came out.
idolized her, but
She was
never
so much
heard her
fun.
name. All they knew was that she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng. They were well
So
matched
she
in
made
more
Paul the
ways than
Klee.
one, often
No.
fighting
Oh, that's
together
why
as a
you don't
fearsome
like
duo of
Lolly. She had a
otherworldly
babysat
strength.
Klee.
After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments. The way
Spitting.
this nameless
Spitting
heroine
lore.
faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Thanks a lot, Shincho. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
It's nothing at all. Just
Oh,
something
you
I came across while
babysat.
reading. I did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of personal curiosity.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool. Oh, wait, Shincho, if you've read up on her, do you know of any places often associated with her?
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places.
When they went to a
Wangshu Inn,
new place, they were
the area
surprised
just
by
north of
Ji.
Jueyun Karst, and Jingyun Peak. Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those 3 places. That would explain why those locations appear in the various novels written
Duking the
about
boss with 20. Yeah? They're probably like, what the?
her. You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, she may just be able to help me put the pieces together. It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. There were even rumors that she became extremely ill. I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public memory. It's almost as if she was trying to hide from something. There's probably far more to the story than what's been written.
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
That's a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much from Shincho. A drought, a nameless heroine, a life of seclusion. Wait, why does the story sound super familiar? Oh, right! There's a drought in this
We fought the
story too.
GeoCube. Apple Church running sir.
Common in Liyue or something?
Well, they used to be. But people have
And the
long
boss
since
was
developed
no
methods
more.
to prevent them. Like by cultivating the soil or digging canals. So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The
Hold on
50
just a
years ago
sec,
was
chat.
probably
I'm
one
gonna
of the
leave it
worst
up, but
we've
I
had
gotta
in
go
the
grab
last
my
several
cat's
centuries.
treat. Hold
The
on.
crops withered, the streams ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless caravans were attacked, and people who lost their homes came together to form bandit groups. What started as a natural disaster soon became a human tragedy as well.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true integrity, to do so much for the people while asking nothing in return. Still, as terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disasters that befell this land in ancient times. They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Only the strongest of Adepti could hope to dispel
Especially
the
when they
ruin and
hit your
devastation. Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Xianyan and the others again. Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past. She used to be a great hero who saved many people. So sad that she can't recall any of it. Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Xingqiu. Thank you so much for your help.
It's no problem at all. Safe travels.
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh, thank you. Straightward, Ping, what has amused you so?
Oh, it's no serious matter.
Ads look like they're finished.
Reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form.
So it Gene
Time has wrought such change in this
25
world.
kg, St. Barbara.
You appear just the same as ever.
Time has
Yeah,
little
I
bearing
just
on
pulled
one's
her a couple
existence,
days ago.
Nor has one keenly
I was
felt
going to
its
try to
effects while
resist,
dwelling
but
at
I
Mount
pulled her
Elsa.
signature weapon when I was going for father's weapon, so I was like, well, now I have to get the
counsel on
character.
a personal matter.
Oh.
It's the same as 2B? Oh, I didn't know that.
I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such. Approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor, not unlike the one that you yourself lead?
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping! What are you two talking about?
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
Xingqiu has a theory, but let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yuendai have joined up with us again.
Oh, a friend told you that? Oh, okay.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here.
Oh, okay, got it.
Thank you so much. What do you think, Chuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny?
According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. Maybe that's my grandpa. I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in our attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
Do I know Ayaka's? No, I do not.
I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down and take the time to appreciate pleasant conversation among friends.
Thank
Oh, it's the same as your? Oh, nice.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
Sure thing. What would you like to know?
I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go talk over there.
What's wrong, Shiryu?
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant, but are you guys all adepti in disguise?
Oh! About that.
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss
Kid, you're
Shen
too
Yun call
smart.
herself an adeptus.
Must have been a slip of the tongue. Shen Yun, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to Shiryu here what
Did
you really
I
meant by
cosplay? No.
One is indeed an adeptus. Is that of some concern?
I'm too
to you?
lazy for that.
I knew it. Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane. I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky.
Why do you
She
ask?
put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house and fed me some sort of magic potion. When I woke up, I was already back in my bed and my fever was gone.
I've never been to a con.
Thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance. So
Did I say that? Now I'm getting confused.
any of you have ever met an Adeptus like that?
A pure white illuminated
Maybe I mistook something you asked, thinking you meant constellations.
blue and white and black and brown. Have you ever met one that's pure white, Cloud Retainer?
Never has one met an adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from
Yeah, I'm not a fan of big crowded spaces, so I never see myself going to a convention.
Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories. I'm really grateful for all your help.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one. Let's go to Wangshu Inn first.
Okay, I'll go get Granny.
Yeah. That'd be a good reason why not to go. Alright, chat, I think I'm gonna call it there for my day stream, but I'll be back in a few hours for my evening stream. A big stretch. Duh. But my schedule's on my channel. I think I had it set to my night streams normally starting around 10 p.m. Central, but depending on what's happening with Genshin, I might pop on earlier than that. Who knows? I appreciate everyone that's been here this morning. Appreciate the new followers, the new viewers. And I will see you guys in a few hours. Bye!